Alright, so we're back again with another NCT WISH album reaction. We're checking out their album called Steady. Let's get into it. Started with the first track called Steady.
없는데? 너무.
아 기다려. 그러면 차라리 이거 하자.
오 못하는데.
Oh, that little like pencil hand game or whatever.
유시 좋아해? 유시 좋아해?
신세하면 이게
유시 오마이 뭐 미하리 싫어?
여러분
뭐 미하리 싫어? 자, 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 자.
Okay, who's that?
잠깐만 진짜 있는 거 뭐야?
너.
Like a closet or something? Oh, see, yeah, that's why I'm playing that game. Oh, on the world. I woke up, it's a ghost in front of him. Okay. That was such a. Oh, first of all, love that synth that just came in. Though, it was such an interesting intro, though. Like, it kind of made it seem like it was like a horror thing, and then a ghost showed up at the end, and then we got this very bright sounding song. Just okay, let's get to this. Yeah, I love the sound of how it's going. Love the pads on that. Oh, have to be right here, coming up. Nice harmony on that. Yeah, I like that melody. That was nice. Okay, I like the percussion right here. Nice lighter vocals on that. Ooh, loving the groove of this. I'm liking that high sound I got going on right now. Interesting. Liking the melody they sing on this part. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, really like how this going. Kind of separation out of the line. Yeah, those chords going down on that was nice. Ooh. Love the harmony on the line stuff. Yeah, back and forth between that is really nice. Nice. Yeah, really nice sounds on the production on this one. Yeah, I love all the harmonies as well. On that line, how they work the instrumental right there as well. Very nice. Nice little voice on that. Yeah, I love how that kind of tempo kind of changes a bit right there. Kind of the beat. The rhythm of that, how it's going. I like certain parts. The interesting rise and stuff. More like more beat right here. Yeah, those harmonies are nice feel on the track. Like on the side right there. Love the sound that comes in right here. The bass especially right here. And those chords that go down. Yeah, it's really nice. Love this post-chorus part. Very catchy as well. Yeah, bridge. Nice. Ooh, nice sound right there. Like the melody song right there as well. Nice singing that out. Ooh, nice choreo right there with the legs. Yeah, I love how their voices blend together when they did layer voices. Just like those harmonies are so good. Cause that's animation right there. Nice how it looks going. The ghost disappear. Yeah, especially love stuff like this with the different kind of layered voices. Like that line right there, and that is right there. Now I'm singing melody over here. The voice on that. As the main kind of line is repeating, I like that. And again, I love the harmony on that. That's very, very nice. 100%. Yeah. I really like Steady a lot. 100%. Definitely my vibe. Love the sound of those chords that was going down, especially with the pads in the beginning of this. That definitely sounded very nice. I love how they were doing the percussion, in different parts on this one. Different sounds in the production was very, very nice. Especially that kind of like high sound that was coming in on that one chorus part, I think. That was really nice. Love the melodies throughout this entire thing. I think that's definitely what did a lot for me as well, with the melodies and layered harmonies that they had going on for everything. That was great. I love the post-chorus melody. I feel like the most on this one. I like that whole kind of like back and forth between that. That's really nice, kind of catchy thing. I love how the beat goes on that section as well. So yeah, this is definitely a song I'm going to be listening to a lot. This could easily become my favorite title track by them, honestly. Color's still like high up for me right now, but I feel like over time, as I keep listening to this one, this could become the one I listen to the most, just because of how everything is going. I really, really love how the production was done on this one a lot. So yeah, definitely enjoyed this one. I like how they did the music video as well. This concept with the ghost thing was interesting as well. The choreo was looking nice on specific sections as well. So I'm excited to see like a full kind of performance or whatever for that. Love how they filmed this as well, with like the natural kind of outside thing going on, and the whole concept of them being in school or whatever. I like the shot of this last shot right here. That was really cool. Let me see if I can get to it. Yeah, this right here. Yeah, I really like how it looks. So yeah. Really nice for this one overall. Now let's go on to the next track that we have. All right, so the next song we also have a music video for, called 3 Minutes. I don't know, what does that say? Meteor is currently speeding towards Earth, causing widespread concern across the globe. Scientists have revealed that the meteor is several kilometers in diameter. And okay, he didn't finish. But there's a meteor coming to Earth in about 3 minutes.
Our time is running out. 얼마 남지 않은 시간. 지금 이 노래가 흘러나오는 순간 또 만약 멸망하는 지구가 사과나무 따위보다
apple trees.
지금 이 노래를 너에게 불러주고파.
Like how you sing right there. Ooh, nice how I drop down. I like. Nice harmony right there. Like his airy tone right there. Yeah, that's going down the branch thing. Like going in and up. Yeah, that's percussion right there. Yeah, it should kind of like flow with that line as well. Like how he's on that was really. He's just voice kind of echoes. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, very interesting how they're bringing that sound in. Dance harmony into that. There's a very interesting line. A whole 3-minute song's a weird flex. Okay. Yeah, it's so interesting how they're doing that song coming up. Especially with the percussion. Ooh, interesting riser thing there, I don't know. This goes very interesting as well with the. Okay, a little different drop. What kind of thing? Soft thing with the keys. Yeah, I love how you sounded right there on that. Nice, bring it again. The harmony on that line. Okay. I like his delivery on that line. Yeah, it's really nice chords going down and out. Yeah, I really like how they did that part a lot right there. That was really nice. Interesting bass thing right there. Motion to look up. Go back to it. Nice sound right there. Okay. Yeah, very, very interesting on the production on that one. Like I said, it's very interesting how they were bringing that sound in and out right there. I kind of, like the kind of rhythm of that and how that was going. Very interesting going from that more kind of empty thing and then dropping down to it. I like how they dropped down to it a little differently the second time and then kind of bringing it in. That was very interesting. The melodies they were singing was pretty cool as well. I especially like how they did it with the kind of like talk rap section right there. I think that, fit well with that. Probably not a song I would listen to that much, but still pretty interesting production. So that was very entertaining on this one. But yeah. Now let's go on to the next track that we have on this album. All right, so the next song we have is called Dung Shot. This also has a music video. A little basketball concept. Okay, nice percussion right there. Oh, very interesting sound right there. Yeah, how they have that. Okay. Ooh, I like the percussion right here. That was a nice break right there. I love the kind of shouting voice as well into the angel. Nice melody. That was a nice harmony in that as well. And I'm holding it on the back. That high vocal thing. Yeah, it's a nice melody on that. Nice repeating that. Nice chords coming in. Oh, love his voice in that melody. Lovely sound. Nice voice blends with everything. The harmonies in the back. Very nice. Yeah, I'm loving the sound of the vocals on the back. That was nice right there. Percussion. And the dance they do with that. The camera shake. Nice breaking draft down to that. Nice. Oh, I like that right there. The separation of that kind of. That's something in that. Again, nice. Nice. Nice kind of layer voices on that. Ooh. Like the delivery right there. Nice on that. With the vocal fry at the end of that. Nice. Love how soft they're singing this. Nice. Yeah, we love how this beat is going as well. Ooh, interesting flow right there. Nice. We love this part right here, the pre-chorus. Really nice melody, vocals on the back. Got the instrumentals going, that bass on this, really nice as well. Nice. I love that. Ooh, that synth sound coming in. Like how they have like a little outro section where it's going. Yeah, I like that. And this line right here, and that's really enjoyed that one a lot. Love the high energy on that one. Like I said, with the layer of voices adding to that overall, the sound going down. I love the way they did the production on this one. Very nice on that one, especially that beat, the groove of that, how that's going. I especially love when they brought in the more melodic parts right there with the pre-chorus and the chorus right there, how they were doing that. It sounded very nice. So that definitely did a lot for me on this one. Just love their vocal tones and how they sing, especially when they go for like, more like a salted tone on certain things. I think that's really nice. And then they sing nicely out on the chorus. I think they always do really good with like the layered kind of vocals as well. And I was noticing, like I said, I was pointing that out in the first song. I think they do really good with that. I feel like that kind of adds to kind of like their signature kind of sound, right? Because they go for like different sounds and productions and stuff like that. But in terms of like the way they do their choruses with the layered vocals, I think it adds to their kind of overall signature sound and vibe and stuff like that. And I always think it, sounds pretty nice just overall. So yeah, this one definitely enjoyed Dunk Shot a lot. Now let's go on to the next track that we have. So the next track is called On and On. Okay.
Everything, my baby.
Okay. Oh, love how you sound that. Again on that. Yeah, that's such an interesting sound right there. Hold on. That's a very, I like that sound. How just with that chord. Oh, that percussion's really interesting on that. That chord is nice, bruh. How that felt out? Still having that sound going on. Nice. Like I like the kind of separation of the lines. How it's like reverb on it. Oh, I love how he's on that. On Desire. Wow, this is so interesting. I love how they're doing this. Nice sound coming in. The harmony on that. And that feel low. What that sound? Interesting. And the bass on that. Nice harmony on that. Nice light vocals. What is it building up to? Oh, but like dropping back into the sound. But the added sound right there, that was interesting. Oh, the harmony on that is nice. Again, nice. Like that kind of repeats that as well. I love how chill this one is. So very nice groove with the beat. Feeling out with that? Oh, he sounded very nice singing that. I love repeating that. Are those harmonies going? Wow. Love the sound right there. Yo. Hold on, bro. How he's singing that song. Yeah, those voice. Don't like low about the high vocal on there as well. Very nice. Yeah, these melodies are fire. Yeah, it's so interesting how this beat is going with the melodies that they're singing, like the rhythm and everything. Nice. Because like the specific, places they're putting, that harmony is so good on that. Yeah, like the specific places they're like bringing in what they're saying, how separated it is.
누구도 다가갈 수 없는 곳 승리의 뷰
Yeah.
둘만이 느껴지는 이 순간 둘만이 늘 떠오르는 이 공간
Nice. Love that melody so much.
우리들의 story bum 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 수많은 밤을 밝혀가
Nice. It's possibly nice as well. Filling out.
Everything, everything, my baby. 점점 더 Everything, everything, my baby.
Wow. Yo, that was such an interesting song. I love that so much. I think that's one of my favorite songs by them. It was the way that they were singing in the verses that was really like getting me. Like I was like what is going on, right? Like because it's like if you listen to the beat and how that percussion is going, that whole kind of like rhythm of everything, kind of like it's kind of like almost like fast paced, but not like really, right? But they were singing very softly and very like each line was separated, like, you know, there was a break in between each one, and it was so interesting. So let's, you know, kind of go back. So like
Turn up 신비로운 미로에는 빠져 몸을 맡긴
so they
채
like that do and that sound was really interesting overall. That was, you know, looping throughout the song as well. So I thought that entire thing was just like kind of odd, but not really, just how everything blended together with the production and the vocals. Like it was a kind of thing that, at least how it was working in my brain while I was listening to it, like it was almost a thing that like I was trying to figure out how it's like fitting, right? Like it's fitting, but it's just weird how it works, right? Especially because of how that percussion is going in the rhythm of that. So I thought it was just really interesting how they did that overall. I love the atmosphere on this song though, how everything spread out. That was really nice. The harmonies, especially in that chorus part where they went into that. Now, when it went into the chorus part, like the melodies that they were singing and how they were singing, that made it a little more kind of like sense and stuff like that. Just kind of fitting with the sound and the instrumental and the percussion and stuff like that. But it was just like, you know, the verses and how they were doing that was just really interesting to me. I love the melodies that they were singing on that. I love the vocal tones so much, especially when they go for this more kind of softer tone right here. They sound very, very nice. I love the, you know, overall chill vibe of this song and stuff like that. So this is definitely something I'm going to be listening to a lot. This is definitely, you know, right up my alley, my vibe and stuff like that. I will say the second verse was a little different. I feel like, you know, the lines were a little more connected and stuff like that. So like, you know, coming in when it usually starts this.
Be exposed. You already know. 지금까지 쭉 찾아왔었던 걸 말야.
Let's go with it.
I promise 내 손을 잡아.
And I like how, you feel me, that kick goes down as well, and how it like pairs with like certain things that they're singing. So that, yeah.
손을 잡아. 저 느낌 마치 거는 미트 you 행복한 맘. Oh,
But even like the connecting line right there was interesting, how that went with the beat overall.
I promise 내 손을 잡아. 저 느낌 마치 거는 미트 you 행복한 맘. Oh,
Yeah, but I like how they did this, that harmony adding to that.
서로를 느꼈던 다른 차원으로.
Yeah, this is definitely a song I'm gonna be listening to a lot. It's one of those very interestingly done songs that I love the overall sound that they went for, but it's also a thing that I want to listen to more times just to try to figure out what's going on and how everything is fitting together, right? Because that's just so interesting how they did the overall production pairing with the melody lines and stuff like that, and how they wrote everything. This was really nicely done, 100%. I like this. It's very, very interesting. Love that melody as well, specifically on the chorus when they were singing on and on, the harmony on that. That was really, really nice, 100%. But yeah, I think honestly, over time, this could easily become my favorite song by them, just in general. But yeah. Now let's go on to the next song that we have. So the next song is called Supercute. Okay. Alright, somebody liking that song go down. Okay. Nice. Like that percussion? Oh, I like that right there. Right there. Good sound. Nothing going on. Love the repetition of that. That's very catchy already. Oh, I like that right there. The flow of that line. Kind of separation. Kind of emphasis on like the different syllables he's saying. Oh, interesting how he's saying that. Kind of. Oh no, like the humming or not. Ooh, love the sound that's coming over here. Like that. Repeating after that. Yeah, I love the rhythm how it's going. Are they keeping the beat looping as well? Very nice. Ooh, nice added sound with that high thing on the side. Love that. Yeah, those harmonies are really nice in the back. I like how it echoes as well. Noticing that. Ooh, nice. Nice. Nice on that. Nice. That was up there. That's a nice out over there. Like how he's on that up. Nice, keeping the groove going. Yeah. We like how he's on with that. Really enjoyed this one. Definitely very vibey on this one. Nice kind of looping thing that I had with the instrumental. That was nice. You know, just how that beat's going overall. Very catchy, like I said, with that main kind of, you know, repeating of that line with a like super cute. That's very nice how they did that. Love the melody on that. The way they did the sounds of the instrumental, definitely right at my alley. So definitely a song I'm going to be listening to a lot as well. Just has that, you know, very nice kind of just overall groove. So yeah, now let's go on to the next track that we have. So the last track we have is called Skate. Oh, interesting. I was going down with the percussion. Guitar kind of.
No worries, no plans.
That's a weird melody going with that right there. How that came with the like airy sound as well and the percussion. How that beat's going. Okay. Okay, this chord right here makes sense on that. Oh, what is this sound? Very interesting production already. Like a digital kind of thing. Love the layer vocals on that. Ooh. How these chords that come in? Yeah, love ice on that. On tonight. All the harmony that's going on top of that as well. The higher thing. Oh, nice. Huh. How was going down? Some of the guitar going. That was a nice right there with the yeah. What is it? It's like another kind of instrument that's going like, I'm like right here. And how that's going with the melody as well. I love how interestingly produced all their songs are, bro. Like just the sounds that they bring in, and like, and how they do like this. Love that sound. And then going back into this. Look how they didn't get like really like filled out on that, or like upbeat on that. Just kind of kept this same kind of rhythm.
가끔 생각해 나 sometimes 어쩌면 모든 것은 sweet hard times Make a wish take a sip 속삭여봐 그 비밀
Yeah, where they using that?
know better by now
Like that for the chords right there. It's nice. Oh,
better by now
interesting. And then, I think it's that melody that comes up right there. Yeah, it's nice. Nice on this. Like that melody though. Like I like that. Oh yeah. That guitar sounding right now, brother. Oh, see? Now they bring like a high kind of sound going with that. That's so interesting. Nice like similar as if. Yeah, very nice like there's anything right there. That's a very catchy melody to sing right. I like that. Yeah, I especially like that sound that they bring in right there at the end. And taking out, wow, this was a really interestingly produced one as well. Similar thing with that other song, with kind of certain parts of the instrumental going really interestingly with the specific melodies that they were singing, especially where the way they started with that kind of chord that was going down. It kind of sounded a little odd fitting with that melody that he started, but the other chord that they came in kind of fit with that a little better. But I like how they did this one. Like I said, that other sound was really interesting. Like, I guess like where that was placed in the track as well, and where it kind of blended with everything. I like how they did the percussion. Really like the melody that they sing in the chorus. Like I said, it's very catchy. Yeah, just really interesting things with like the different sounds that they were bringing in for everything. And especially for me, because I'm, you know, the type of person to kind of listen to everything that's done in the song in terms of like the different sounds that they bring in, right? Like I like to try to pick up everything and, you know, kind of hear how it fits with the specific melodies, or, you know, specific kind of flows of things that they're singing and stuff like that. So, you know, just stuff, especially on this one, definitely very interesting. Definitely a song I feel like I'll listen to as well. Like I said, I think those melodies did a lot for me on this. It was a nice kind of sound to end the album. Still kind of like chill as well with how they were doing everything. It never filled out like too much in the track or whatever, and it kept the nice kind of like, you know, just main kind of groove or whatever. So yeah, that was very interesting. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of my reaction to NCT WISH's Steady album right here. This was their first mini album, right? So yeah, very interesting first mini album debut right here. I like how they did this right here. A lot of sounds, very nice. I think, shoot, at this point, the fourth album I'm hearing by NCT WISH. Sound wise, they could be my favorite 5th gen boy group, honestly. I think so. Like, shoot, NCT, I'm not surprised, but like, you know, this unit, just the way they do like certain sounds and stuff like that, I'm really liking it. For all the albums I'm listening to so far. I'm especially excited for the new thing coming out. But yeah, this one definitely had a lot of the interesting sounds that I was definitely very entertained by. I think for this one, it's definitely pretty easy to pick favorites. I think doing the top 3, Supercute, number 3, number 2, Steady, and then my number 1 song on this one would be On and On. I feel like those 3 I'll definitely listen to the most. I definitely got to check out performances for the songs that they had on this one. I think what I'm gonna do actually, because I see like right now I'm looking at this kind of thing, it's showing me like a performance they did for Skate on like their concert thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the rest of their discography and listen to everything, and then I'm gonna watch the whole concert thing that they had, and that should, you know, be a good bit of performances and stuff like that, so I can just go through that and see what performances they had, and that reaction should be on my Patreon if you guys want to see my reaction to that. But yeah, really enjoyed this thing overall. Tell me what you guys thought about this album down below. Would you like, would you not like? Tell me what your favorites were, or you can rank the entire thing if you'd like. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.